Hey, this is Alex at U Rock Music Center, coming at you again today. Today I'm going to be doing a gear demo of this Godin Session Custom 59. Probably my favorite guitar of all time, actually, right now. This came in about a month ago, and I haven't been able to put it down since. As you can tell, it's kind of a Telly clone, but it's definitely got its own thing going on. There's a lot of things I like about this guitar. First things first, and it's kind of like I don't know, kind of the Princess and the Pea type scenario. But once I played this guitar, I could not go back to a regular Telecaster because this guitar has a really nice belly cutout right there. No more digging into your rib cage there. It's also got this really nice contoured front. Just makes it super comfortable to play. It's got better fret upper access than most Tellys also, which is, a lot of times if you're playing Telly music, that's not the biggest deal, but it is really nice because this guitar definitely does more than just country, but it does that extremely well. This guitar comes stock with the Godin custom Cajun pickups, which are really good Telly clone. Maybe a little hotter, but not in a bad way. Sometimes really hot pickups tend to be very harsh. I don't think that's so with this one. It's definitely twangy, but I wouldn't call it harsh. This guitar, unlike any Telly you'd ever come across, has tremolo built in. And all the Godins have this tremolo arm locking thing. It doesn't actually lock the tremolo, it just locks the arm in a certain range where it's comfortable. Because we all know the problem with the tremolo is that if you have it tight somewhere where you can actually grab it and use it, it's in the way usually. Or it's loose and it flops down, so you have to go grab it. Now, I don't actually ever use tremolo, so this is not something that I have. I don't have the arm installed. It's really simple, okay? It's got a volume, and it's got a tone. See, this little button here now is a boost. They call it a high definition revoicing system. I would mostly call it a boost, though it definitely changes the character of whatever pickup position you're in. It doesn't just do that. It also adds, I would say, about 5 decibels of gain and some presence. Definitely high mid-range or maybe a little higher than that. But definitely helps you cut through a mix. So the humbucker in it is a Seymour Duncan 59. I think hence the name Custom 59. And they're great pickups, right? Designed after the PAFs. So the nice thing about this guitar is it's got a 5-way switch. You might say, well, it's only got 2 pickups. Why does it have a 5-way switch? Well, that's because it's basically got built-in coil tapping to the humbucker, and it's got series and parallel switching. So when you're all the way back, you're obviously all the way on the bridge. When you're all the way forward, you're obviously on the humbucker. But in the middle positions, you have a parallel between the bridge pickup and the outer coil, outer coil of the humbucker. And when you're in this one, you're in series between this pickup and this pickup. And when you're here, you're in series between the bridge pickup and the inner coil of the humbucker. So a lot of tonal options. And when you combine that with the high definition revoicer, this guitar really goes from what looks like kind of a one-trick pony to really a workhorse of a guitar that you certainly wouldn't mind being your only guitar in a gig. The color that this is, the finish is what they call Choral Burst. It's a limited edition, and I happen to get one of those. And if you look at it close, I hope you can see it in the light here. It basically is a burst. It goes from a kind of a yellowish green out to almost like Fender Sonic Blue, and somewhere in the middle there, it kind of passes through like seafoam green. So to me, this is kind of the coolest finish because it's kind of all the Fender finishes that I love from their 50s guitars, like kind of all wrapped into one. And combined with the tortoiseshell pickguard, it's got a very cool custom look to it. As you can see, it's got a rosewood fingerboard, and for some reason, I just prefer rosewood. Even on Tellys, I've always preferred rosewood. I don't know if it's the way it sounds, maybe even the way it feels, because you should never actually feel the fingerboard. but I just love the rosewood. If you do get the maple neck, the pickguard is pearlwood, so just be aware of that. The other very cool thing that I like about this guitar is it's got a 2-point tremolo system. Now, if you don't use tremolo, doesn't matter if it's 6 or if it's 2-point. If you do use tremolo, the 2-point system's nice because it keeps your guitar in tune better. It's got less points of friction. When it's only balancing against 2 points, the odds of it coming back to the right spot are much better than if it's balancing against 6 points, because then it can get hung up on any one of those two. The bridge is, I would actually say, very reminiscent of the older Fender American style bridges. It's not brass like the, like a lot of the people like on their tellies, but honestly, I don't find that it matters all that much. This guitar twangs with the best of them. I play a lot of old school country music, and I find this guitar perfect. And it's nice because at the flick of a switch, you can go into much different, less poly type tones. But enough with the gabbing. I'm going to get to showing you some of the sounds I get out of this. I will be auditioning it through a Fender Princeton Reverb reissue. It's a 65 reissue in that custom orange that you can see back there. It's going through a Keeley 1962 overdrive pedal or my Maxon OD808. They sound kind of similar, but I like to use those two on top of each other. And I've got a Vic Audio Pi. It's a fuzz face, not a fuzz face, it's a Big Muff clone. I have an Occam's phaser, and and I always have my Exotic Effects EP booster on. All right, I hope you enjoy it. right. Well, as you can tell, this guitar it's a guitar of many voices. Even it's deceptively useful. It retails for about $9.95, which is well under what the American tellies or strats are these days, and I think it's a much better value for your money. I think it's every bit as good, if not better, in many regards. So we always keep them in stock here at U-Rock Music Center. If you want to stop by and play them, just stop on by, give me a call. Look for us online, www.urockmusiccenter.com, and like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.